I brought you a video yesterday about these two Herberts, we shall call them, scaled the very heights of the Dartford crossing and currently laying on the top of the bridge in hammocks, minding their own business. Meanwhile, below there is utter, complete chaos. I just got home from an airport run myself, and my wife told me a very sad story, actually, that she read online. A family were on their way to the airport to go on holiday. You've got to go through the Dartford crossing to reach at least 3 of the airports, well, even 4 that I can think of. Having sat there in a traffic jam at the Dartford crossing for 3 hours, they missed their flight and, of course, lost their holiday. When's this madness going to stop? Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're doing alright. I'm not too bad. I'm at home now for the duration, and also tomorrow for most of it as well. Let me know what you're up to in the comments below. It's always good to hear from you all the time, and I very much appreciate all of the loyal subscribers and contributors to the channel. No matter what you do and what you say, you're all marvellous. Thank you very much. Anyway, speaking of people that aren't so marvellous, let's move on, shall we? Yeah, yesterday I received messages from a load of work colleagues in the morning saying, I'll use the words, quote unquote, the Dartford crossing is fucked. Avoid like the plague, is what they said, unquote. And the reason is 2 of these stop oil protesters have managed to get up to the very top of the Dartford toll crossing, the bridge, and camped out up there, and now we're into a second day and they're still up there and not coming down. One of them made a statement and said they're not coming down until the government makes a meaningful statement on what they're going to do about gas and oil production. Basically, these people want it stopped. I mean, there's a lovely picture here of what you can see now. One of the guys looking rather smug into a camera. I think he needs a shave. I get told I need a shave quite often, but this guy's gone to the nth degree. And, you know, they're saying they're not coming down until that statement is made, or they're brought down. Now, judging by this picture, you can see he's got a hammock rigged up, and he's probably got supplies stuffed in there. So they are there for the duration. One of them is called Morgan. He's a civil engineer who hails from London, and he said on Twitter, so they're even managing to broadcast on Twitter, we just survived the first night up here. I was pretty cold, didn't sleep much, but I'm okay. Oh, that's all right. What about all the thousands of people down on the ground whose lives you're ruining and bringing to a halt? We're up here until the government makes a meaningful statement to cancel all new licences and consents for oil and gas extraction. Oil and gas are killing us now, and it's driving millions into poverty this winter. Yes, it's driving millions of us into poverty, but without oil and gas, how are we supposed to heat our homes and not die anyway, you absolute lunatic? I mean, I just can't understand. I mean, there's these guys and also the ones that get up there anyway for other ways, how it is allowed to happen and how is it allowed to go on for too long. They need to be forced down. I mean, I had a joke with my wife earlier. I said, park a RAF Chinook just above them by about 50 feet and see if the downdraft will move them. I think this has gone on far too far, and they need to move. Now, I'm off to Southend tomorrow with my son. He's going to collect a car from up there, and I said I'd take him up there, save him taking the train. And I do wonder whether these idiots will still be there then. I mean, if we move away from the Dartford tunnel, we've got a situation where 30 of them caused severe disruption by blocking off the A4. So they basically sat in the road with their banners, probably super glued their fingertips to the road surface and sat there for ages, again in a bid to prompt the government to halt all new oil and gas licences. It's never going to happen, folks. You're pissing in the wind. This protest commenced at 7:30 this morning, so it's at a time of day which is going to cause the most disruption to everybody moving around. Eventually it was broken up and 26 arrests were made. The problem is these 26 arrests, they may be taken in, but I can't see anything meaningful happen that's going to discourage them from doing it. I think we need to get tough with these people. I really do. I think we need to use other measures to get them dealt with. I get the message, but all you're going to do is alienate an awful lot of people the way you're carrying on. You imagine people going to school, people going to work, people trying to get to loved ones, ambulances, fire. I've even read something about that. And not to mention the chaos that's going on at Dartford right now. And that's one of the main supply hubs. You know, Tilbury Docks is very near that area, and you've got all depots and everything as well. We need to get tough with these people. Let me know if you've come across them, what you feel about them, what you feel about the situation. Let's have a discussion about it. It's very, very active, very, very real, and we need to get real. It needs sorting out, and it needs sorting out now. Toodaloo.